Hello, hello. I'm looking a little bit messy. Hey, Hustle Mama Tribe. I'm so glad to be able to come on real quick. I have some things on my heart. When God gives me something on my heart that I think will be a teachable moment or something I can use to teach someone else, I just want to get on and talk about it. Hey, Stephanie. Nice to see you, girl. Hey, Valia. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, sis? Okay, so I just wanted to talk about making your way. Hey, Denise. Let me explain something to you because this is something that's really near to my heart. Okay, so people say, Stephanie, you do so much stuff. You're here, you're there, you're everywhere. You're doing this. Let me explain to you the madness of the world and why you can't go according to what other people think, and you cannot convince yourself to follow society's ways and standards of doing things. Okay, first of all, you never learn about entrepreneurship, making money, building wealth in school ever. You are taught to be a good student, to pursue an education, which puts you in a whole lot of debt, and to be a good employee. Those are the things you're taught. You're taught how to be a good servant, but you're not taught how to be a lender, a CEO. Like people, even when you go get your MBA, you're still not taught that. You're taught how to be a good corporate executive. Okay. So let me just break this down for you real quick. So I launched the shoe line. My shoe line actually it launched today, but it's really official tomorrow in the new issue of the magazine. So the September issue of Hustle Mama magazine comes out tomorrow, right? Let me show you how this works. A couple of years ago, well, it's like 20 years, maybe 15 years ago, I was at this event in New York. I think you've heard me tell this story before. And I connected with this girl who was a writer, and I asked this blog if I could write for them. And they told me no, they didn't want any more writers. Okay. And I was like, wow, I was really kind of devastated. So I was like, fine, I'll start my own blog. So I started my own blog. Now, how the magazine got started was because I wanted my own magazine. I wanted to write for a magazine, a couple of them, and they wouldn't let me write for them. So I started my own magazine. Then I couldn't get advertisers, either because of the name, which was an excuse that they used, or because I didn't have the kind of numbers of traffic that they wanted. So you don't want to advertise in my magazine? I'll create my own advertisements. So I created my own advertisements. Okay. So watch how this. People have there's such thing called Google Analytics. So you put your Google Analytics code into your website. It tracks everything. So bust this move. If you don't do the traffic the way Google says you can, or according to their policies, you can't use Google AdWords, like not AdWords, but like the Google ads. Okay. So Google has ads. Have you noticed when you go on Facebook, or if you Google something and search it, all of a sudden you'll start seeing ads for what you searched for, because it starts tracking everything that you search, no matter when it is. So if you have a website or a business, you can't use the Google ad revenue, the Google ads on your website without following this strict criteria. So let me tell you, I decided I didn't want to do that. Okay. I didn't want to use Google's criteria just to have rotational ads so that the people who were on my website would start to see ads and I would get paid per click. Okay. It's called PPC, paid per click. So you get a certain amount of 0.0001 cent or 0.002 cents. And sometimes it's $1, whatever, per click. Okay. Let me tell you how you can't always go according to the system. First of all, if I bring my own traffic, it's my own organic traffic, why would I want 0.01 cent or a couple of cents, 20 cents, $1 for Google to track everything and follow their rules when I can put an ad in and it can be my own product, and my cost per click is 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10 times what Google would give me? Why would I do that? So I learned early on that, okay, I'm not going to go into their system and do everything according to what they say I have to do to make money. That's not how it works. As long as I am doing what I can do to earn revenue. Why do I have to do it their way? And then they take part of it. They take the data. They take the analytics, the statistics. They know more about my buyer than I do. I'm not doing that. So guess what? I did it my way, okay? So my magazine is housed on my own server. I do all of the analytics is automatic through the server. You have a company that does all the data mining. I don't have any Google ads. If you go to Hustle Mama magazine, you won't see Google ads. You won't see those advertisements where they start targeting you and all that. None of that. I have organic ads. Those are ads from entrepreneurs, ads from Black businesses, ads from minority and women-owned businesses, and it's their products. I have affiliate products, all that stuff. Like, I am all about the entrepreneur. And guess what? We all win that way, and we all make more money that way. So here's what happened. Because I have a women's magazine, I was like, okay, I need women's things. I need beauty products. I need health products. I need home products. I need clothing. I need shoes and all that stuff. So since I couldn't go get all the ads, and some of the ads weren't really to my liking or my taste, I was like, okay, fine. I'll create my own shoe line. And then I'll advertise the shoes that I would like, that I think are nice shoes. I'll advertise those shoes in my magazine. So guess what? I spent a year doing my own shoe line so that I can run shoe ads in the magazine. And that's how it worked. And I went out and did a multi-level marketing for beauty and a multi-level marketing for health and wellness products that I believe in and stood by. And then those became the ads. So I said all that to say, don't think that you have to do your business the way people tell you business should be done. No, you do your business the way you've been given to do it, whatever inside of you, in your gut, that you feel really good about. You do business that way, because whatever it is God is putting in you to do, that is in alignment with what He's created you to do and how He's going to make it come to pass. He already knows His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not neither our thoughts. So that means His way of doing business to bless you or to grow your company is not going to be the same way as status quo as everybody else, because it's for you. How many times do you see people who are successful and they say, yeah, and just on a humbug, all of a sudden this happened, and then all of a sudden it was great stuff, right? Because they went with whatever they were supposed to do. So don't feel no kind of way about doing things the world's way or whatever, because if you're walking in alignment, when you're walking in alignment, the ways are made for you. Your gifts will make room for you. So if anything, you just keep operating in your gift. You keep operating in your purpose. You keep following the guide of your instinct, of your spirit, of your soul, of your innate man, and it'll all fall into place for you. Because let me tell you, I didn't realize until I started looking backwards how much things made sense that God gave me that didn't make sense when I was doing it. So, you just be Noah and you keep building that ark, and don't worry about what people are saying about you or about your business. And don't even be criticizing yourself. Don't even be hard on yourself. You just keep building, and you keep the vision there, and you just keep executing, and you keep trying to make it work. And you go through the nuances. Some things may work, some things may not, but you just keep figuring it out and tweaking it, and it's going to work out in your favor. Everything's going to work out because all things work together for the good. So you just keep that on top of everything. And then the last thing I wanted to say was this: no matter what goes down, no matter what happens, can't nobody steal or stop your destiny. Okay, so whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, creating and being and doing and influencing and impacting, nobody can ever stop that. Nobody can ever interfere with that. You just stay the course, because if you stay the course and you can make it through challenges and obstacles or whatever, it's going to strengthen you. And then by the time you get to where you're supposed to be and where you're going to be unstoppable. And these hardships create the stamina for you to be unstoppable. And so you just always got to keep that in mind and always keep that in the forefront. And it's not your place to worry about how something's going to get done. All you have to do is make sure you have the product or the service. God will make the provision of how it gets done. You just make sure it's ready, locked and loaded to be And then once it's time to be, it will and it shall. Okay, so that was it. I just wanted to jump on real quick about that. Someone was asking me about the shoe line. I was like, I created the shoe line because I needed ads for my magazine. And I don't go the traditional route because I need to make more money than the world would give me according to their formulas. So let me do it on my formulas. You know, people in the music industry hustle CDs out the trunks of their car because they made more profits that way. And guess what? This is how I hustle more profits on my magazine that way. So it's the same thing. I'm just doing it out of the trunk of my car instead of a record deal. I don't need a record deal. Master P didn't need a record deal to be a millionaire. You don't need a record deal to be a millionaire. You just need all of that vision and determination and the work ethic and the roadmap and the alignment, and you're going to get there and you're going to be there and you're going to do that. So you just stay the course and you just remember nobody can do it better than you. You just stick to your vision and your gut. God's got you. Your gifts will make room for you. You just tap in and keep it flowing and going. All right. I hope y'all have a great night. Bye.